Hello my children, today on our entitled parents we learn that, just because one parent is entitled does not mean the other one is. We also learn a little bit about tattoo care. Don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on notifications. You can't have a new tattoo, because you're grounded. Posted KryosThePsycho. This is my first post and it was longer than I wanted it to be. I'm writing this as my GF and I are getting some of tattoos touched up and we are exchanging stories with our artist. I haven't thought of this story in a while as it was years ago at a tattoo convention. My girlfriend and I are piecing this story together from what we remember, so it might be a bit long. This one convention in particular was in the summer. For those who have never had the pleasure of attending a tattoo convention, I highly recommend it if you are looking to get some ink. And always tip your artist. This convention I was paying for my girlfriend's tattoo and she is very particular. But this story isn't about us, it's about the artist we chose and two pissed off beach bitches. Just a little more backstory, bear with me. We go to these cons a few times a year, stumbled on some out-of-state artists my GF fell in love with. We gone to them whenever they had a booth, even one time without knowing. They've even started to recognize us the last time we saw them. They are a group of about 5 or 6 artists and my GF has gotten tattoos done by 3 of them. One year my GF was getting our puppy's paw print on her arm when a mother and daughter come to the booth fuming like a smoke bomb. This mom looked she freaking lived on the beach. Bright blonde hair, skin so tan it was just a couple shades from looking like leather. The daughter was a spitting image of her mother. They even dressed the same. In my opinion these are the worst kind of people. M is entitled mother, Ed is entitled daughter and Tar is tattoo artist, 1 and 2. M asks to see the Tar that did her daughter's tattoo the previous day of the convention. Enter this petite mid-30s lady with multicolored hair and loads of facial jewelry. She had done one of my previous tattoos a year or 2 before. M gets in Tar face yelling that she screwed up her daughter's first tattoo. M then berates Tar, calling her a terrible person for ruining her daughter's life. Tar is clearly the anxious type, has a little panic attack, is on the verge of tears and very apologetic. I thought she was gonna pass out right there. Then we finally get to see the tattoo. Ed opens up her shirt and just over the left breast was the most washed up butterfly I've ever seen. This thing looked old. The outline was a bluish green, the color of the wings were almost yellowed. I think it was meant to be a blue butterfly. The edges of the tattoo were a bit inflamed and it looked infected. I have heard some real horror stories with bad ink and dirty needles and this horror show would be prime example no one. The sight put the Tar in a frenzy. She was bawling so much and offering all the treatment ointments they had in the booth. Even went as far to offer her another tattoo at no cost. This thing was jacked. The Ed applied a little ointment and said it burned, not a good sign. All this time my GF is getting nervous of her own tattoo. Then Ed starts whining. Now I don't remember the exact conversation but I'll try my best to recreate the scene. Ed, all of my friends laughed at me at the party. I was so embarrassed. I had my cutest bikini on and everything. It was then that the Tar doing my GF tattoo finished the outline and stepped into the fray. She put her arm around the first Tar, still sobbing. Tar 2, excuse me. Ed, what? Tar 2, this party you went to, was there a pool? Ed, of course there was. As if we knew that. Tar 1 perked her head shocked and then let out a huge sigh of relief. She knew what would come next. What does that have anything to do with this? Tar 2, sweetie, be honest. Did you go swimming? Ed suddenly realizes what the Tar was really asking and got nervous. Just a little. Me, my girlfriend, the artists and everyone, and I mean everyone, within earshot of the conversation audibly cringes. One passerby even started to laugh loudly. M is very confused as to why. Tar 2, do you know what pool water can do to a fresh tattoo? You are lucky your skin isn't worse off. Honestly, it wasn't very smart to go swimming before it healed. Poor choice of words. Are you calling my daughter stupid? Tar 2, I'm saying, if she had only took better care this wouldn't have happened. Well we weren't told that. The first artist, now reborn with fiery passion, steps in. Tar 1, I did tell you. I remember you now. You were too busy on your phone yesterday to pay attention when I told you about the aftercare. I even gave you a bottle of ointment for free yesterday and you left it. You were so rude to me when I was talking to your daughter about the tattoo. This is not my fault. Am now shocked and a little nervous. Well, I don't remember that. You probably just did something wrong. Tar 1, leave. Now. M gave a quick "you're gonna be sorry," and leaves. Tar 1 and Tar 2 are so hyped up from the situation they ask to take a smoke break. My GF didn't mind as she had been in the chair for a while and wanted to stretch. I was still in shock over what happened. A few minutes go by and both of them return and apologize to us. They told us how rude the two were the day before. Apparently this tattoo was a late birthday present and they wouldn't shut up about it. We're putting the M in the past, but of course the story isn't over. Excuse me. A monster of a man is standing at the edge of the booth. Big and strong like a pro wrestler. He had full sleeve tattoos and some little ones on his neck. Believe me when I say he was scary. He looked like he could eat a bear and ask for seconds. I could spend all day describing him, but this story is too long already. I think Big Guy was written in an early draft, so I'll just call him BG. BG, I heard you were rude to my wife. Of course this is M's husband. She and Ed have the most smug faces watching from a safe distance. Ed yells, "That's them, Daddy. They ruined my tattoo." He stares down on everyone at the booth. Is that true? Even his voice was scary. Yes. They were rude and won't fix it. BG, which one of you did it? Tar 1 was nervous once again. Sir, we told your wife that we aren't responsible for the aftercare of the tattoo. Your daughter went swimming and that's what caused the damage. I mean, I did nothing wrong. BG, well that was stupid. He scowls for a moment and he gestured for his wife and daughter to come over. Well. Are they gonna fix it? Tar 1, miss, even if we wanted to fix it, until it heals properly we'll just make it worse. Then give us the free one you said, it's the least you can do. BG to Ed, daughter, where did you go last night? Ed looked like her life flashed before her eyes. A perfect oh shit face I'll never forget. BG, weren't you going to round Dom's house? Ed can only muster BG, you didn't lie to me, did you? M is now a little nervous too. Darling. BG to Tars, excuse us, the family moves away from the booth and everyone is holding their breath awaiting what comes next. Ed walks up to the Tar with her head down looking like she's gonna cry. I'm sorry, everyone is stunned. BG, for what? He yells for down the alley. Ed, I'm sorry for saying you ruined my tattoo and I should have taken better care of it. And then timidly asked, is there anything I can do to make this better? This refers to her tattoo. She was asking for advice. Tar 1 a little dumbfounded, sure sweetie. Let me get you something. And I know some artists in this area that can fix that after it's healed, okay. She hands her a business card. Ed now sniffling, thank you. One of the male artists behind the booth says out loud to the BG, your wife should apologize too. She made Tar cry. BG looks at his wife, she's rolling her eyes and gives the most robotic I'm sorry. BG gave her a gentle nudge and her tone changed, but not that much. I'm really sorry. Now about that free tattoo you offered, BG, no but BG, no. Ed, it's okay mom. I just wanna go. Sorry, daddy. BG gets all the aftercare information from the booth and they leave the area. While Ed was probably in a lot of trouble, I still saw BG hug her and smile as they left. M looked defeated and kind of embarrassed. Sorry that was so long. My girlfriend's tattoo came out great, by the way. It's her new favorite. Wherever the artists are now, I hope they know how awesome they are. Sign of the horns, fire sign of the horns. Well, that was rare, wasn't it? An entitled parent and brat apologizing. The only thing rarer is a nice guy getting pussy. Tell me in the comments what type of tattoo you want, or have, and tell me what made you want to get a tattoo. Thank you for listening, my children. Please leave a like and subscribe and ring my bell sack to stay updated with my videos as they come out. Love you, bye.